Well, I caught something besides a catfish.
You got another one. Oh, wait a minute. I think it came off. Hold on. Reel it in. I think it came off. Reel it in. Are you ready to go back to the camper, Hunter? Are you ready to go back to the camper? You want to go back to the camper? Yep. Oh.
Yeah. But yet another one that's what, about 6 inches long. And my pliers are almost as long as he is. Okay. We are finally alone. And it's dark out here. It doesn't look it, but it is a lot darker than what it seems. I've caught a few catfish and a couple of brim. Now, I'll probably catch a couple more and then move somewhere else. So, we'll see you there. Now, as you can see, there wasn't a whole lot of catching going on. I mean, there were some 6-inch long channel cats, and that was it. That was all I was catching. I caught 2 brim. I think I caught a total of 4 or 5 little channel cats, and I just got tired of taking little videos of them because they were just so small. I caught 2 little bitty brim, bait brim. One of which you saw on there. I don't know if I showed the other one. But it was... And the reason y'all can't hear anything on there is because I have people around me. I didn't want to put them on the channel because they had no clue what I was doing. Naturally, when somebody's got on a GoPro vest or on their hat or on their rod or what have you, then yeah. That's one thing I intend on doing with GoPros. I'm gonna stick it on a rod or 2 at times and let it do its thing. Or at least on the rod holder. That way I'm not carrying it the whole time. We'll see. We'll see what becomes of everything. When I do get the GoPros, that is. Which I was hoping to have them by now. However, thanks, Ronna. Everything's either backed up behind or otherwise inaccessible at the moment. So yeah, including money. So if y'all know of anybody that's catching fish, please comment below. I've got offers to go places, but it's kind of hard to justify going and trying to make a video when nobody's catching anything. I mean, I see all these other guys out here on their boats and kayaks and all that. That's the only way I see them catching anything at all. I don't see anybody catching anything from the bank right now, unless they're in a little bitty creek or something of that nature. But down here in the south, it's hot, it's humid. The fish have lost their freaking mind somehow, and nobody that I've talked to, and I talked to probably 10, 15 people yesterday, nobody was catching fish. Unless it was just a, well, almost like bait fish. The brim that usually hang around the docks are not there. And I heard it in I believe it was Lojo. I'm not 100% certain, so don't quote me on this, but I think Lojo on his video today with his boat was talking about how they were, and you've heard me say it before, how the fish are on ledges right now. You go out there, find a drop off 10 to 15, 20 foot deep that has a shelf and a ledge, and you can probably catch the fish right there. But if you're fishing from the bank and you can't get to that, you're more than likely not going to be catching a whole lot of fish. I mean, you might catch a straggler here and there. There's really no place to catch brim, bass, catfish. I mean, it's very, very strange. Love to catch fish, but this has really been a stressful summer trying to catch fish, and I've yet to have anybody give me a rational reason as to why the fish are not biting, why they're not holding in their normal patterns and covers, and makes absolutely no sense to me. Places where I've caught fish religiously, no fish to be found. I mean, literally cannot see a fish swimming around, period. You might see a minnow. I mean, and when I'm talking minnow, I'm talking about like crappie sized minnow. Might be able to find something like that. Around the docks, usually you can get upwards of hand-sized brim. Nothing. You might catch a bait brim. Might. What do you do? What do you do? How do you... lure companies out there, what, y'all tell me. I mean, I have fished zoom worms, I have fished Googan baits, I've fished I don't think I've fished any bass assassin lures yet. fished. I may have a couple in there. I'm not 100% certain. Because we went on a buying spree the other day and bought a bunch of hard baits and a bunch of soft baits, but I don't remember any of them being Bass Assassin. I'm not 100% certain on that. I've got rooster tails, I've got spinner baits, I've got buzz baits, I've got poppers, which I did have one fish blow up on me the other day on a popper. Now, even though I had that one fish blow up on me on the popper the other day, the rest of my baits haven't been touched. I mean, by any fish. The popper was the first thing I've gotten a bite on as far as a lure all summer. And you got to think, I've been fishing since I was 10 to 12 years old by myself, well, with a buddy of mine, but we would get on our bicycles and go fish live bait. We'd go get dropped off at a trout stream using rooster tails, corn, what have you. We'd go fish ponds for catfish, bass, bluegills. End up catching a big ass turtle every once in a while. But I mean, just growing up, catching fish, learning where they're at. I've learned where the fish are, what time of the year. I'm 40, fixing to be 44 years old. You know, 30 to 34 years, give or take, that I've been fishing. And this year I cannot catch a fish anywhere. I mean, I hate it when it does that. God bless. I've caught little catfish. I caught one decent sized catfish. A few little bitty brim about that big. And Kyson has caught a couple of little bitty catfish and maybe a brim or two. And that's it. That's it for the summer. That's all we've caught. So justifying going, say, out of state, going down to Florida, going to Tennessee, justifying the time and the money is almost impossible right now, because I want to go to Nickajack Dam and fish. One of my good friends invited me up. They have a creek in front of their house. I may take them up on that offer, because that might be the way to actually catch a few little fish. They will probably be small, but lakes. I mean, I've been fishing Lake Lanier and Lake Lanier hard. I mean, we went on an all-day fishing trip around Lake Lanier and went to every spot that we could fish and fished it and got nothing. Not even a brim. To me, that's scary. because a couple of them even had fishing docks and nothing. I went up to Moccasin Creek State Park. Absolutely nothing. Not catching anything. Now, the best day we had before I started doing all the videos, at the beginning of the summer, when it was still kind of cool, I did take him way up above, from here through Hiawassee, way up there, and it was where North Carolina and Georgia meet on the lakes, and I caught what would have been the state shellcracker, or I think it was shellcracker. No, it wasn't shellcracker. It was a yellow belly sunfish. So, yeah, because I couldn't even wrap my hands around it. It was so thick and so tall. And without even thinking about it, I just went ahead and threw it back. And then I got to thinking, and I was like, let's look up and see what the state record is on that. 11 ounces. I would have beat that by a long shot. So if anybody's up toward Hiawassee and y'all catch one of them big old sunfish like that, yeah. You're welcome. That very well could have been mine. But guys, I really don't know what to say or do at this point. Alright, so I'm on my way. I'm fixing to pick up my child from his mother. It was her weekend with him. And then, there's that. I gotta put this stuff here. Yeah, garbage I gotta get up. But I will say that I appreciate y'all watching those other videos. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like this video. Give us that thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I promise you,